Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, we're going to react to 10 people who went viral for the wrong reasons. So I think most of us have seen the video with the Hawk Tour girl. It's crazy how that one little video, she's got a manager now. Like, she has a manager. I think she gets booked out for like events, all because of like a 10-second video clip. Like, the internet has just completely changed a lot of things. You know, 20 years ago, could you imagine someone saying something like, not even 10 seconds, hot to spit on that thing? Like, that's literally like a 2-second thing. And it kind of launches a career. It's insane.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at notorious times people were turned into internet celebrities, but not for the pure reasons they likely dreamed of. We'll explore the incident that sparked their infamy and the aftermath.
I was like, oh my God, there is no way that just happened.
Nicole Arbor. An actor and comedian, Arbor also had an active YouTube channel. But in 2015, she moved into confrontational sketches that used comedy as a smokescreen to insult groups. She took it too far with one called Dear Fat People, dismissing obesity as a disease and going on a fat-shaming rant.
Fat shaming is not a thing.
Many people criticized the video and Arbor's views, but she justified it all as satire. Reportedly, the controversial video even cost her a film job. Later on, Arbor admitted she did the video as a marketing ploy, which apparently earned her thousands.
Fat shaming is a thing. It's a really big thing, no pun intended.
She made a series of similar videos, all using reactionary comedy to target different groups for attention.
Doesn't make sense anymore.
Charlie Withers. If there's one thing the internet collectively loves,
I mean, even if it was a marketing thing that made her thousands, she probably would have made more from the movie gig that she had that she lost.
it's a juicy mystery. In 2024, Ashley McGuire went viral with her Facebook post looking for her estranged English husband and TV chef, Withers.
The wife of a chef who appeared on Shop says he simply disappeared, leaving her and the kids wondering what has happened.
While she was pregnant with their second child the year before, he apparently ghosted her and disappeared. McGuire was looking for him to issue divorce papers and stressed not to harass him.
And he ghosted, like gone, without a trace. An army of women went to work to track him down.
Going by Charlie now instead of Charles, the internet in less than 16 hours found he had moved from Massachusetts to Texas and discovered his Bumble profile.
It seems like he is actually in Texas. I've been talking with women who have been matching with him on Bumble in the Fort Worth and Dallas area.
On the radio station Jammin' 94.5, McGuire confirmed Withers had been in touch, but seemed more concerned with his new employer being publicly stated than his 2 kids. Dan Bilzerian.
Hold on, so what happened? Did he leave? Like, were they actually married? And did he leave her? Did he like basically leave to Texas to start a new life for himself? Or were they never married and it was just a fantasy of hers? I don't quite understand that story there. Can someone explain that in the comments?
Known as the king of Instagram, professional poker player and businessman Bilzerian loves to post about his extravagant lifestyle.
He loves women. He loves money. He loves driving over stuff with tanks. Nice.
While often showcasing tropical locations, expensive cars, and designer clothing, these posts have also gotten him into trouble. Bilzerian likes beautiful women around him, leading to accusations that he uses them as props for his content. In 2017, Bilzerian was criticized for posting an insensitive video of him running from the shooting tragedy at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival in Las Vegas, Nevada. Reportedly, he tried to borrow a firearm from a police officer but was rejected.
And I see him. I said, Mr. Bilzerian, sir, what are you doing? And he goes, we got to get this guy to the hospital, man. We got to do something. And I appreciated it. I said, listen, I really appreciate you. And he truly did. I could tell in his heart he wanted to help. And I think he asked, you guys have any extra guns? We'll go do. I go, the best thing you can do for me right now is be a good witness and head back to your hotel room.
This, as well as...
I mean, his heart was in the right place there. I mean, yeah, but the thought that he could just get involved in... Come on, man. Come on. You haven't had any training. You're not a police officer.
As various other legal issues and scandals caused Bilzerian's stock to fall rapidly.
Hope he goes to jail for life.
That's just wrong.
Why?
Because he'd go to prison, not jail. Good luck, Dan.
Oli London.
My ultimate goal is to look like Jimin, my idol.
Nowadays, London is a political commentator who supports the anti-gender movement.
Man.
But long before that, He came to infamy for subjecting himself to a series of surgeries to look Korean, even though he is of white British descent.
For the last 9 years, I felt like I've been trapped. Since I lived in Korea, I feel like I identify as Korean. Everything about the culture is me. You know, I feel at home there. I don't feel judged. I feel like Korean people accept me. I feel like I have the look now, so...
Fair enough.
Using BTS member Jimin as an inspiration, London appeared on several TV shows to highlight his, quote, transracial identity, and released K-pop-influenced songs. This immediately drew the ire of many, especially from the South Korean community. London received further criticism for stating his intention to have, quote, Little London reduced to fit in with an insulting stereotype. In 2022, shortly after coming out as a trans woman and wanting to emulate Blackpink member Rosé, London announced he was detransitioning and radically changed his views.
They really push this cancel culture, and I think we need to fight against that. That's why it's so important we have women, detransitions, and every single person across America should be speaking up on these issues.
Courtney Stodden.
Honestly, like, I try not to pass judgment, I really do, but he just seems like he's got some mental issues, like, you know, but if he's happy, or she, however they identify, all the best. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely something going on there. At least it seems like it to me. What do you guys think?
In 2011, the U.S. was shocked by the announcement that Stodden, who later came out as non-binary, had married actor Doug Hutchison. The issue was that Stodden was only 16 at the time, and Hutchison was more than 30 years older.
When you found out, how did you feel?
Well, you can imagine, my world turned upside down.
Stodden had met Hutchison after signing up to attend his acting class. According to the Green Mile performer, his agent dropped him, and his family...
Yeah, he was the prison guard. He was the a-hole prison guard in the Green Mile. I hated his character. Oh my God.
Family ostracized him after the scandalous announcement. Stodden soon appeared on several reality shows, often connected to their controversial nuptials.
I do not think anything happened between my mom and Dad.
She looks a bit like Christina Aguilera.
Is the victim in this. I mean, for Natalie to kind of paint him as the villain, it's really disgusting.
In 2020, after breaking up and reconciling, Stodden announced their divorce from Hutchison on Instagram. In the same post, Stodden accused the actor of grooming them and later stated he was abusive. Kim Davis. In 2014, Davis was elected county clerk in Rowan County, Kentucky. By the following year, she would gain notoriety for all the wrong reasons. The Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage throughout the 50 states, but not on Davis's watch.
Under whose authority are you not issuing licenses?
Your lawyers tell you.
I don't
Did
believe
God
in your
tell you
God.
to do this? Did God tell you to treat us
I don't
like
believe in
this?
your God.
I've asked you all to leave.
She turned down any such requests, using her religious beliefs as an excuse.
Wow.
One gay couple recorded Davis rejecting them, and the footage went viral.
They did not want to be, but they became internet famous almost instantly when their YouTube video went viral.
Her actions forced her to be jailed for 5 days for contempt of court, allowing her deputies to begin issuing same-sex marriage licenses with Davis's name removed from the document.
A judge ordered Davis to grant licenses, and she spent 5 days in jail after refusing that order. Ultimately, her deputy clerks began issuing licenses.
On top of losing her clerk role in 2019, in 2024, Davis was ordered to pay over $360,000 after being successfully sued by a couple she had rejected.
I'm guessing she probably filed bankruptcy.
David Ermold and David Moore later sued her in federal court. A jury agreed the couple should be paid $100,000 for damages, while the judge's final order today added another $260,000 on top of that for attorney's fees.
Marvel women.
Wow, $260,000 in lawyer fees? Jesus. I mean, she should have just done her job. Like, I get it, you know, your religion, or I get it, you have personal beliefs, but if it's your job to issue the marriage licenses, just do your job, you know. Save yourself the aggro.
In 2017, to celebrate the memory of legendary comic publisher Flo Steinberg, who had recently passed, a group of women working for Marvel Comics had a selfie taken as they enjoyed milkshakes. From this innocent picture, Comicsgate stuck its grim head up. As an alt-right movement within the industry, This vocal minority believes storytelling that doesn't revolve all around them all the time is a bad thing.
Marvel and DC are putting diverse characters in the spotlight, and even tweaking old favourites. So I headed to San Diego Comic-Con to soak up the inclusive vibe.
Instead, they argue that, quote, diversity hires, mostly those who aren't white, right-wing, cis-het men, are ruining comics. Heather Antos, who posted the photo, was viciously targeted by trolls. They sent her messages filled with misogynistic language, insults, and threats. They even doxed her. But while Antos is celebrated in the industry, Comicsgate cannot say the same.
Why can't we just have like a fun story about a superhero?
I think the thing with comics is they've always followed the trends of the political landscape. Take Superman. His whole thing is that he's an alien on a completely different planet and has adopted the country, America, as his home, and is trying to fit in. That is the whole ethos. That is the whole ethos.
Hawk to a girl.
Man, it's just comics, man. Like, why does everything have to become political? Can't we just enjoy comic books and, you know, superhero stories?
In 2024, the YouTube channel Tim and DTV released a video where they interviewed people on the street and asked intimate questions. At one point, they asked participants what actions they did to drive men wild in the bedroom. With that, Haley Welch stepped up to the plate, albeit slightly inebriated, and told about her unique technique, gaining the title of Hawk to a Girl from the internet.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to.
With her newfound fame, Welch quit her job at a bed spring factory and cashed in by signing a merchandise deal, getting representation, and creating her own company.
I think we're gonna do like a show, and then we're just gonna be like on a bunch of podcasts and everything.
Do a show about what?
Everything else in between.
Cool. So kind of just figuring out as you go.
Oh yeah, there's more to come. Don't worry. There's more to come.
She has the whole team. It's so
Right.
crazy. It happened. The internet is insane. Your
Oh,
life
yeah.
changed overnight.
She's also rubbed shoulders with famous faces, such as Zach Bryan and Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
Danielle Regoli.
I mean, all the best to her, man. Cash in. Milk that thing.
AKA Bad Baby. In 2016, the catchphrase "Cash me outside" swept over the internet and everyday life.
Cash me outside.
It all originated from Danielle Regoli appearing in an episode of Dr. Phil.
You've gotten a lot of attention on the internet since you were here. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Both.
What's good about it?
Well, I guess what's good for you is I made you just like how Oprah made you. You were nothing before I came on this show.
Her mother brought the teen on the show, recounting her struggle to raise Regoli after getting into various legal escapades. When the audience laughed at her attitude, the future Bad Baby challenged them to a fight by issuing the infamous phrase, drawing bewilderment and turning her into a meme icon.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Later, Regoli was sent to the Turnabout Ranch, which is intended for troubled teens. However, in 2021, she publicly spoke about the abuse she sustained and witnessed at the facility.
I really want to get my whole story out there and let everything just be out, because that's the thing with these places is you have no evidence. You don't have a phone there.
Regoli has since used her viral fame to carve out a career as a rapper.
To the party, I got everybody lit. I can brag about my best friends, everybody rich. Double dutching with the money, I be playing with the bands. Breaking bag, fashion of a Cartier on a lens.
Before we continue,
That's a good song, to be fair.
be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Logan Paul. Before becoming a wrestler, Paul was a popular YouTuber who gained enough internet fame to get roles in mainstream TV and films. But in 2017, he tanked his reputation in a thoughtless instant.
He was ranked by Forbes magazine as one of the top entertainment influencers in the world. Major companies pay him considerable amounts of money to post eye-catching videos, but even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
While in Japan, he uploaded an insensitive video that contained footage of a man who had taken his life in a forest. Immediately, the internet, politicians, and celebrities were outraged at Paul. Many demanded YouTube close his channel.
Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul calling Logan pure trash. Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner calling him an idiot.
Due to the backlash, Paul deleted the clip and uploaded an apology.
I've made a severe and continuous.
Oh, these fake apology videos where they try and look remorseful. It's like, give it a break.
Lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
However, this didn't stop numerous acting roles and business opportunities from distancing themselves. His brother Jake can relate. While acting in Disney's Bizaardvark, he was fired by the show after many complaints from neighbors over his YouTube stunts.
Disney Channel star Jake Paul is accused of making life miserable for his neighbors in fancy West Hollywood.
What other cases did we miss?
Yeah, living
Pete
near
Dillon smashing
him
his
would be a
guitar at Coachella?
nightmare.
The Kylie Cakes chaos? Trevor Jacobs' plane stunt or something else? Let us know below.
Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher power, for watching over me.
Did you?
So many funny moments there. It's just crazy. I'm still in shock about the Hawk Tour girl. You know, it's a completely new phenomena, isn't it? The whole viral thing and launching a career off it. You know, I genuinely wish her all the best. The Catch Me Outside girl, Danielle Regoli, that. I remember watching that clip for the first time. Like when she was, asking someone in the audience to go outside for a fight. It's like you're like 14. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.